last stream I didn't. We stopped right in the middle, and here we go.
It's pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown,
Good
to kick it away.
Not a good kick.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. The last time that a little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the
Just wait. Watch it run.
Really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Here's Hill on the return. Hill shedding the tackle. Head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. 1st down and much more for Henry. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Ball carrier.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
On the carry.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
4-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Max Crosby in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
And second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Here's Henry. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they take a knee. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So 4th down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend the lead even further.
Chiefs 21, Raiders 7.
so they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's getting close.
And all the Chiefs have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and you onside kick it with a lead. And they got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Nickel what?
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Being chased out left. He is going to find Hill here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked out at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
I don't know why. I just called that timeout. I want to give him another run. I don't want to end that on a kneel. I want to end it on a run. No. Just let this one out. Just stay there, I'll go. Never mind. Yeah, y'all stay there. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Still 3rd down.
Oh, I missed it. Just missed it. It's not gonna matter because this game's up there almost. I am so dumb. Let it run out again. It doesn't really matter. Okay, get it.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
3rd and 22. Derrick Henry, of course, is going to do it.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Shrugs
Go,
him off.
go.
And the
Oh.
stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Uh-oh.
Now it looks like we've got a
He ain't
Raider
looking
here
pretty
slow to
good.
get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll run. It's Henry.
It's
And
over.
this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. The Chiefs
Hang
tried
on.
it, but they're turned away on fourth down.
It ain't
And the
over.
Raider
They could
team,
actually
they
win
get the
this.
football back. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty
No.
good about. You know,
It's over.
2 for 3 before that. They'll finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
It's over.
And past the 35.
And I may want to end this a little short, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.